Who are you hanging out with? Many young men and women choose the wrong people to hang out with. When you have the desire to become a better person, when you have the desire for wealth, a better life, or something greater, you're going to have blowbacks from people around you. This could be friends, this could be family, this could be coworker, or just somebody that you explain your goals. You have to be cautious of what you say to people, because that will show their invalidation of what they're doing. They'll feel bad that they don't have the courage to do what you're doing, and they'll try to downgrade your ambitions. And also with that, you might have friends and families that you hang out with, and they might not mean any bad. They might not mean to bring you down and waste your time, but you got to sit down and analyze it. Why are you hanging out with friends and families if they're not pushing you to a higher level mentally or financially? You got to sit down and observe that. If you're going around friends and families and associates and all you do is sit down, shoot the breeze, talk shit, talk about the past, talk about old times, this chick you banged, this guy that you fucked, and all the other nonsense that is not adding to your mental development or your financial development, why are you there? I know you might say, well, it's because of my friend, there's my cousins, my brothers, my mother, whatever the freaking situation is. If you're not adding value to that person, why are you there? You know the old saying, right? Misery likes company. If somebody is in a bad situation, you don't go hang out with them and talk about their bad situation. And the same thing is for you too. You don't have anybody around you come and sit down and talk with you about their bad situation or your bad situation. You go around them and try to help them resolve their problems. I don't understand why people do shit like this, and they don't understand it. They think they're doing something good. Yes, you love your friends. Yes, you love your family. But if you're not adding value to them, why the fuck are you there? Just to be around them? You're burning air. You're burning time. Are you going out to go camping? Or you're going out to go fishing? Or you're going to go out to go shopping for something? What the fuck are you doing there? Are you going over for the weekend to help them cook, prepare food, watch a movie, or, some kind of event? What is the plan? If you're just going to go and sit down, drink some beer, smoke some weed, but at the same time, your life is shit and your finances is shit, you're wasting your time. I could understand if you're a successful person and you make time for a day where you could hang out and chill with other successful people and celebrate and talk about what's to come tomorrow, next week, a year, planning down the road. That's a beneficial time to share with someone, because you're talking about future plans and you're making plans for success. Those people you hang out with, if you have family members like that, yes, hang out with family members like that. If you have friends like that, yes, hang out with friends like that. But if you're going to sit down, talk about the old days, things that you did, how sweet it was, the bitches that you fuck, the niggas that you fuck, whatever term you want to use, it's a waste of time. You're wasting your time. I can't really repeat the quote, but it goes along the lines like this. It says something along these lines. Small minds speak about other people and their problems, and bright minds speak about the future and great things to come. And I forgot the other mind, whichever mind it is. But you get my point, right? You are being judged by the people you hang out with. Take a look at your circumstances. Take a look at yourself. If you're big, fat, and obese, who's your company? Who are you hanging out with? Who is telling you that you are sexy and attractive no matter what? They're fucking lying to you. Okay, you live in a superficial society and people are judging you by the way you appear to them. I'm not lying to you. I'm being truthful. The people that are telling you that you're attractive and you're sexy, go girl or go boy or whatever the hell they want to say, they're the fucking liars. They don't know how to be truthful to you. Truth hurts. And when you start telling somebody truth, you could give them solutions that how to fix their problems. Tell them how to eat right. Tell them how to diet. Tell them what kind of clothes to wear. Shit like that. How to carry themselves. You know, even if the person's not fat or obese, if the person is carrying themselves sloppy, nasty, don't take care of themselves, you could give them solutions on how to take care of themselves. It works in many different levels, man. You get what I'm saying? So again, who the fuck are you hanging out with? Me, I have 0 friends right now in my life. None. There's nobody I could really call on and say he or she is my friend. There's one guy which I call my associate. Okay? He's a carpenter and he helps me with a lot of stuff. When I need him and he's available, I call him ahead of time. If I have plans to do something, I call him because I respect people's time. And we don't sit down and just shoot the breeze and shit like that. No, doesn't happen. Okay? Because we are busy men and we respect each other's time. And I'm telling you, man, I call this man more times than he calls me for help or assistance. But it just goes to show you, who are you hanging out with? A lot of people, they are broke, they're poor, and they sob and cry, and then what they do? They get paid, they pay their bills, and the money that's left over, they just blow it. That's their lives. They don't have the time to go ahead, and they don't make the time to go ahead and do some research and find out what they could do to become rich. As long as they're working, they get a paycheck, they could buy some beer, they could buy some cigarettes, they could buy some fried food, they could buy some pizza, they could sit down with their boys, they could sit down with their girls, talk shit, talk about men, talk about women, talk about whose dick they suck, talk about which pussy they fuck. They're happy. And that's a low grade life. That's a lower tier life. So the people that are like that, if you're wise and you want to be successful, start enjoying your own company. Start enjoying your own company and develop yourself. Mold yourself in the person that you want to see in the future. Start reading books. Okay? Start changing your vocabulary, the way you speak. Because once you open your mouth, people are judging you. The shit that you say. Be careful. Do you understand? Good. So, again, who are you hanging out with? Cno out.